Hi, good day to you, Cancer. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Today is the 13th of July. So if you come across this reading anytime from the 13th of July, you will most probably mean to see it. But as per normal, never force a reading to fit your situation and your circumstances, Cancer. Always just take what resonates with you and leave what does not. And if the reading is not resonating with you or with your situation, then kindly just cards are stuck together, leave that situation there. So, Cancer, let's see what's going on in your situation. We're going to be doing past, present, and future. Leo energy, first card to come up. So we see there could have been a love situation in your recent past. Could be with the Leo person, but some kind of a love situation. They promised a new beginning. But so also, if it's not a Leo person, it's about you coming to terms and overcoming some fears that you may have about following a passion of yours that you may be having. So there is that situation unfolding. So you're going through this phase of choices where there are choices that needs to be made. And you have to be very mindful of how you're focusing your attention, Cancer. There's there's a lot of noise and clutter around. So you've got to actually still your mind and be very focused in your energy and in your thoughts as you decide which is the way that you are going to go. Because this is really very much a case of you can choose different paths to whatever it is, to your end goal. And I do believe that whichever path you choose from the readings the cards that I see here, that you most probably will end up where it is that you need to be, regardless of which path you choose. We see that you are moving into this Aries energy, this energy, Aquarius energy. Very interesting energies here, because one is about moving into an energy of a wish fulfillment coming to pass for yourself, but also reflections of the past, things that you've learned, and realizing that you need to be very practical in how you are viewing things. I see that there is a comfort for the better things of life, but also you realizing that, you are enjoying the things that money brings, but also being very careful about how you're spending and being very mindful of how you are handling things going into the future. Overcoming your fears, realizing that you have this ability to progress, but also having this financial new beginning that is putting you in a very positive space of being. So interesting cards coming up here for you, Cancer. Very interesting cards. But anyway, let's draw some more cards and see what more is it that we can say for you, Cancer, in your situation. Okay, Cancer. Remember, if the reading's not resonating with you, Cancer, look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. Okay, Cancer. Let's see. A lot of you rising above your situations, a lot of you rising above the problems, but a Page of Cups and Page of Cups, definitely some kind of a love situation that you are dealing with. It could also be some kind of, something that you felt very passionately about, and you're looking at the options that you have here. This is an opportunity that allows you to rise above, whatever problems or difficulties that you may have had. We see that you are acquiring a lot of wisdom in your situations. You've got Cancer energy here. Your energy could be a fellow Cancerian as well in your space, but also that this knowledge, experience allows you to move forward. But once again, is the necessity of you being very balanced with your financials and trying not to allow arrogance to get the better of you, but being very practical, thinking about the future, looking at the choices and options that lay before you. Some of you might be looking at traveling, taking a trip someplace. Could be some sort of conflict that you're having within yourself. Could be with those around you as well. But also being very mindful of your choices, about where it is that you want to go to, what is it that you want to do. Thinking about all of this. Some of you could be feeling as though that you are at an end of a cycle and that you're ready to start something new. But very much a case of realizing and thinking about your choices that you have here in front of you, and not being too hasty with your decisions, but think and have this clarity and allow yourself to rise above your situation so that you can have this clarity about what is going on for you. Okay, let's draw some more cards here for you, Cancer. See what more. Okay, Ten of Wands flipped over here. So you need to be very mindful of not taking on too much. And, burdening yourself with this knowledge, with this, not wanting to share the responsibility of the loads of what you have. We see that there has been this maybe change of residence for some of you, but also the opportunity to be able to hold on to what you have. But there is also a situation from the past. You must be mindful of not holding on too tightly to problems from the past. You're holding on to things from the past. So it's also very important that you realize that it's important to let go of anything that is not necessary in your present situation. See, some of you could be thinking quite a lot about things. Yes, a lot of you stuck in your head having these new ideas. Some of you might be thinking new businesses, might be thinking giving yourself a second opportunity, new things unfolding for yourself, and putting in a lot of effort and work to allow this newness to happen, and seeing this and expecting this reward, either financial reward of time and effort, but also realizing that a lot of these things that you need to do are steps that you need to take on your own as you move forward. You need to be very clear about yourself, about your boundaries, about what it is that you need to do. You need to look at lessons that you have learned. You need to look at decisions that you need to make and boundaries that you're not prepared to cross. That's very important. There's a lot that you've learned with all of these responsibilities that you've taken on. Also, with regards to some of you might be thinking about situations from the past and wanting to be generous with somebody that you know from the past. But also, this is a wonderful time to think about where it is that you want to go to into the future, giving yourself this opportunity and this second chance. So, Cancer, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Please take care, and I'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye.